Welcome back, Yah Royal Family. Pray all is well with each one of you. Give praises to the Almighty, the Most High Yah, and unto Yeshua, and unto the Ruach, honor and glory. So, family, I want to actually share some headlines. A lot is going on. So, I know I haven't covered this in a while, but this is really odd. I never heard of this before. 800,000 raccoon rabies vaccination pack will be dropped from the air in Northeast Ohio, starting on Friday. Have you ever heard anything like this before? That means it has to be bad for them to be dropping this much from the air. It says the Ohio Department of Health will be dropping oral raccoon rabies vaccination packages in 14 Northeast Ohio counties beginning on Friday. And what it's saying here is what 408 I'm sorry, 4,825 square miles by September the 3rd. Look at the counties. Are you serious? Fixed wing aircraft, helicopters, and ground vehicles will be distributing the packets. The fall baiting is part of an effort to control a potential dangerous raccoon population and create an immune barrier to prevent the viral disease from spreading across the state. And so they said in 2018 was 12 animals were found to be infected with rabies virus. So far in 2019, 2 raccoons from Ashtabula and two Karawas counties have tested positive. So this is just I just have never when I mean my mouth kind of open, looking at this like what? So family, this is just one I want to cover on tonight, and I'm just going to go down where this is in the health section of Google News. So we're just going to go through and see what's going on. Okay. So urgency for vaccine grows as virus ravage China's pigs. I'm so glad I don't eat no pork anymore. Praise to the Most High. Now it says decline in opioid deaths mass danger from designer drug overdose in U.S. And they play with the numbers, I say, because I saw in another area that opioids increasing due to, or the majority, what they're trying to say that is going out of the door from a doctor office as far as opioids is because of your wisdom tooth. So those who like, I need to share that with one of my daughters because she needs hers pulled, and I was telling her about this epidemic that it's like people getting, you take it one time and that's it, so because it's just you don't know what you're getting in these days. So we're gonna move forward here. Well, let me go back and see what they're saying in the decline, because they, like I said, they play with these numbers. I've been following this for a while, and for it not to be on the news, regularly, that tell you that to me a lot. They're hiding something. So decline in opioid deaths, mass danger from designer drug overdose in U.S. So let's see here. And it's always like they always 2 years to a year behind want to, give you this information. And not that I don't want it to decline, but I just know how, these writers have a way to not put the spotlight on certain people like they should. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. I've been, studying, reading these articles that comes out. So it says drug overdose deaths are declining. The finding is being greeted as a sign that we may have reached a turning point in the relentless epidemic of opioid death and addictions that ravage the nation for 3 decades. So 3 decades, that's 30 years. Okay. And does that include the heroin and the crack that, the so-called black people have been on? According to that, no. Um, well, they may say that's included, but I just find it, very odd. But the small decline masks a disturbing new trend that um, pertains a lot of danger for the future. So they're saying, as far as the Center of Disease Control and the Prevention reported earlier this month that the numbers showing that the United States overdose deaths last year fell for the first time in nearly 3 decades. Okay, so, all news in this lineup is great, but, just be honest about it. I've seen where they will make it, if the so-called blacks just, went up a percentage, they will not write about the so-called whites, other nations at the heading. They'll put blacks increase in drug overdose, that sort of thing. So I just want to point that out. Well, anyway, so I'm gonna move forward because it's a lot of it shows sometimes that they're biased. Okay, so two as far as in Connecticut, hospitalized in Connecticut with illness possibly linked to vaporing. So now this is another conversation I have with my daughters about this. The hookah bar, vaping, as far as they don't do that, but they do sometimes go out. And the truth be told, family, is that it's just not safe. Right now it's time to get close to our creator like never before. All this stuff, just count it as, oh, I did that. And now we at the, the cusp, we at the area where Father wanting us to turn to him, not to still continue what we were doing. So I'm just saying, don't trust nothing. Okay, let's see what else is going on out here. Okay, hepatitis A at an outbreak level. 326 cases reported in Alabama. Wow. You see this? All in vain. New blood tests can predict if you'll die in the next 5 to 10 years. You know what? These people are trying to be the almighty. Ain't that something? Just coming up with all kind of stuff. And you better believe there will be people that will be doing it and passing out and like, oh, I'm going to die in 5 to 10 years when, we don't know the hour, the day, unless Father came and told you something. But these people know they're just getting more wicked, more wicked. Okay, so let's see right here. So this former ski champion, 36, dies from mosquito-borne illness while traveling in Mexico. My friend called me the other day. She was like, I'm trying to watch these mosquitoes, and I thought, I didn't hear none was in our local area. She's like, no, it is. And I went to look at it, and I was like, oh my goodness. But I knew it was in Massachusetts, where she has some relatives and sons and brother. And I was like, oh my goodness, it's bad there. She said, no, it's bad here too. I went and looked. I said, oh my goodness, you all. Deadly Powassan tick virus confirmed in Massachusetts. Not funny of the tick, but how I'm trying to pronounce this. I know it's getting late, but we're going to move forward. Study links low vitamin D levels in young kids, aggression in adolescents. Okay. Vehicle spraying Boston neighborhood for mosquitoes after human EEE cases. We are in the last days, you all. Please know. And it's going to get worse. Well, I never see this much news stuff come out. Mm-mm-mm. North Texas teen says vaping nearly killed him. Tell you, leave it alone, family. Whoever, anybody out there doing it, let it go. Never know. These people trying to cut corners. If they can feed you, make rice into plastic, yeah, guess what else they can do? Selling rice in its plastic. Better be mindful. Mm-mm-mm-mm. So measles outbreaks grows to more than 12,000 cases reported in 30 states. Mm. Let's see what else going on here. Mm, 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 mm. I'm not sure if this is the same one we just saw, but this is show you that it's serious. Wow. Okay, family, let's see what else is going on. Let's see if anything just sticks out there. Okay. Okay, that's it for that. I'm just going to stroll back up to the top because I started, um, it was a way that it, yeah, I started around there. So that's vaping there too. Talking about vaping, um, the EEE outbreak, the measles are exposure at Las Vegas Strip. Visitors warn of possible measles. So they had the locusts there for about 3 weeks now. A measles outbreak. Um, Same thing, vaping, Ebola, West Nile virus, flu, just something else. Mm, 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 mm. This is great for Africa, it says here. Africa begins countdown to being polio free as Nigeria marks 3 years without disease. Awesome. Opioid. And this is the one I was talking about with the wisdom teeth removal, and one's getting on that. So let's see what's going on. Latest in the news. Of course, Trump is everywhere, all over everywhere. CDC, 153 cases of severe lung disease in 16 states, possibly linked to vaping. And I've been seeing a lot of people also with like shark bites and everything. So stay away from the waters. There's a lot going on. So did y'all see what Trump says, that he's a chosen one? I shared that earlier on my Facebook page. And this young Hebrew right here, sentenced for life, police officer, said he shot a police officer. So repent, Hebrew. Let's get it together. Sorry to hear that, because no one want to lose their life. I tell you. So regards go out to the family. I know it's painful. I know it was two guys. They were on a boat trip, and they haven't been found in 5 days. So I know it's family worried. So prayers go out to them as well. Um, let's see here. So, fact checking Trump saying all these people, it's like 28 people now, 27 people have been arrested. I don't know if y'all saw that in regards of threatening. So they're arresting them and taking their guns. So I don't know what the deal is. So if the mental institution is closed down, 92% of them, what that tells you? Okay. And then this guy, I mean, who cares about he like have a problem with the officer being fired? I mean, the union having a problem. I tell you, if y'all know that story, I didn't go into details, but it's from Eric Garner, the person who did a chokehold on him, got fired after 5 years. And all it is, they're probably raising money for him. He'd probably be rich. I mean, when it's all finished and done, then go get a job someplace else. Yep. So let's see what else is going on here. And there's a lot of plane crashing, so be mindful of that. And a lot of them crashing into homes. And you want to say, is that really on purpose? And a lot of times I'm like, oh my goodness, a lot of planes are crashing in homes, but they're crashing also, you know, just out there. Mm, 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 mm. But he's going to try the fourth time to push this. Trump must go. He's there until the Almighty says so. He's there to serve his purpose. And Israel, and they're not even saying, people calling him the King of Israel. Okay, he the Messiah. All right. Okay, this young man right here says that the man who came to install washer and dryer allegedly beat a woman. So she was 75 years old. So that's, two of them went into this house. One went out to use the phone, he said. He came back and the lady was bloody. The other one got in a car and drove off, who's allegedly did it. But he got the one to be judged, I think, charged with it. So I'm not going to go in deep with it, but y'all welcome to pull it up on your own if y'all interested. Okay, and this is sad. This 9-year-old got killed. It was like 3 pit bulls. I don't know how it got out. I think the neighbor next door dogs got out. It wasn't even caged or either on a chain, and they attacked her. Let's go here. Let me see what else is going on. I'm not sure if this is the same one, but a plane crash. Woman claims pair impersonating a child protective service agent tried to take her son. And a lot of policemen have been shot lately. Oh, wow. Okay, family, I think that's it. It's going into Trump. Electoral college members not bound by popular vote. What sense that made? Now, that's what they need to try to move. I mean, I'm not into voting any longer. I'm not. The Almighty, just led me to understand that he's in control, completely in control. But why the purpose of electoral college if you can't vote, if with the majority? but that's the way I see it. Okay, family. Fish with two mouths. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. All right, let's see here. There is a tropical storm, Chantel. It's another brew right here. Cleveland police officer charged with trying to kidnap a 12-year-old girl, then urinating. Mm. Wow. Family. This man here, I saw this earlier, that he said that he was innocent, and he went, before they even execute him, he said, "Forgive them, for they know not what they're doing." So for him to do that, I mean, he said he was not guilty of that crime, or crimes. Mm. Wow. In this story here about Florida Panthers and Bobcats are walking weird. I mean, it is. Let me see. I'll show you what they're talking about. I'm like, oh my goodness, what is really going on? So they think it's some type of toxin they're getting. It's buffing. I'm sorry, family. So this one right here is kind of dragging. I don't think we won't see this one right here is. This is playing it. Well, today, I guess, looking into it. So, family, I'm going to close out. So, wildfires are burning across the globe. So, that's something else to be considered. Let's see, where is it at? Let's see. So it says Denver wildfire burning across the globe, clogging up skies with smoke. From Alaska. So it says coming from Alaska. So more than 8,000 people to flee. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, family. At least 27 people have been arrested over threats of commit mass attacks. So this situation here is, play this and let you hear it. This mother, this is a teen that they are arresting. Well, it's taking a while.